Doing some cleaning up in the garage. I pulled this one out. I bought this one brand new. It's a 97 Ducati 748. I guess it's kind of a project, but this video is not going to be about this bike. We are going to go around and show some other people's projects. So let's check them out.
Hey Mark, well, I'm tidying up a little bit in the garage, but I thought you might find this quite interesting. Over here in the way back corner, look what I got hiding back here, buddy. A 1989 Honda CBR 600. I think that's a Hurricane. Yeah, I got that one for free. It's not in the best condition. It's a little bit rough around the edges. Doesn't have any rear plastics. Have no idea if it runs, but it's free. 28,000 miles. It's got a key, got its a title. It's gonna be a fun little project. See if we can't get that one going. So if you're ever wondering what I got stashed in my garage, Mike at Ace Cafe Bikes, I got one of them. And got a bunch of those.
All right, well, we got Steve here, the professor, and hello, and he is next to a very cool Yamaha YZF750 SP that's headed off to our buddy Mark in Florida. A couple things, we're gonna show it with the bodywork off. We're gonna show it with the bodywork on. You can see it kind of hiding there. But this bike's been all around the world. I mean, you can see some stickers from when it originally was residing in Japan. But when it came to us, it came in a container of bikes from South Africa a few years ago. So yeah, who knows where it's been over the years. But very, very cool piece of Yamaha history. The SP stood out with a few things. Flat slide carbs. So you can see here, flat slides, fully adjustable suspension. Actually on this side, you can see the remote adjuster for the shock, and a single seat, which is hiding out right there. But there you go. So we'll do a little show off of it without bodywork, and then another one with bodywork. So you can see, oh God, the paint job on this thing is so cool, or the colorway on it. It's a good looking bike. There you go. Oh yeah, Steve popped the front off just to
I had to
clean it up better.
Inside of the windshield. I couldn't get to it past the gate.
Yeah, fair enough. So there you go. So only the fender's on right now, and I'll show you what it looks like with the bodywork in just a minute. Also going to point out Black Widow exhaust, aftermarket pipe there. So when this thing gets fired up, I'm sure it sounds pretty good. Odometer says, what does it say, 14,000 and change kilometers. All right, thank you, Steve. And just like that, the bodywork is on. What a gorgeous, gorgeous bike. YZF750 SP. As mentioned in the earlier video, these things have a solo seat in addition to adjustable suspension and a few other goodies over the base model. But there you go. Very excited to see what Mark does with this one. And yeah, you know what, here, it's a little tight fitting, but kind of wanted to show off more of that paintwork and that colorway for you. So cool. Like I mentioned previously, this bike's a bit of a world traveler. Spent some time in Japan, spent some time in South Africa, probably a few other places along the way, and now headed to good old Florida. One last check here, 14,697 kilometers with the aftermarket gauge faces. I just noticed it says R7, actually, that's funny. There you go. Thank you, Mark. Always appreciate working with you. And we all hope you enjoyed this one a lot, because it is definitely a very cool motorcycle.
Hi, my name's Chris. I have developed a huge passion for motorcycles over the years, ever since I was 19 years old. I have done some work on motorcycles whilst I was in Greece. That's where I originally come from. But then, in 2010, I migrated to Australia. It took me some time to settle in and eventually start with what I enjoyed most, motorcycles. Motorcycles, at that time, I have developed a huge nostalgia for the past days. You know, the good days, the 80s and the 90s. So, when I found the opportunity to buy a Yamaha YZF750, I did it straight away. And then a Suzuki GSX-R1100, and then a ZX-9R Kawasaki, and then a Chevrolet Camaro. Oh, I like old cars too. I forgot to mention that, sorry. So, as you can see, my channel is focused on motorcycles and cars. Well, mostly motorcycles. I try to restore each and one of them back to their original condition as when they walked out of the factory. I really enjoy what I do. So if you don't mind, jump in and have a look at my videos. There might be something you might like. No, motorcycles? Oh, God help us with this channel.
Hey Mark, it's Matt. Just wanted to say thank you for being a supporter and advisor to me on my little fledgling YouTube channel. So I'll show you what I've got currently going right now. VF500F, I am not going to be touching because I put so much work into this thing. I am content to just enjoy it for this upcoming year. The SV650, I'm getting ready for my first ever expert season racing. And I've put a new engine in this thing, done a whole bunch of the front suspension, did a bunch of carburetor work. I have no idea if it's even going to work. I'm pretty terrified about it. I'll find out when I get onto the track for the first time. The VFR700, I'm waiting on AirTech Streamlining to get me one of the last rear tail molds that they're going to be making, because the unfortunate rumor is that they're going to be closing up shop soon, so that's kind of sad, but hopefully I'll find out if that rides. And then the current project that is just driving me absolutely insane is this Harley Sportster 883, which I keep getting stuck because I don't have the right SAE sockets, and I'm missing a 1 1/8. So those are the things I'm currently ruining in my basement. I got a whole bunch more crap I can ruin in the garage. So that's what I got going on.
It's 1986. I'm 18 years old and I've just bought the latest copy of Bike magazine. And look what's on the cover, a GSX-R1100. I mean, this thing was just light years above everything else. And I wanted one so much, but I had no money. So if we fast forward a few years, a lot of years in actual fact, and look what we've got. I've only gone and bought one. Now it's scruffy around the edges and it's going to need a fair bit of work. It's not an MOT for 10-11 years, something like that, so the brakes all a bit sticky. It's just scruffy all round, but it's mine. And it will give me something to do over the winter months, I think. But yes, look at this. Oh, another thing of beauty.
It's extremely hard to actually find one in good condition. They're as rare as hen's teeth, as some of my overseas friends describe this thing. In fact, in the United States, I hardly ever see them on Facebook Marketplace or anywhere. They're just rare birds. When I found this motorcycle, it was not in a great condition. And when I talked to the owner, she actually had 2 other motorcycles, S-Rads, but they were literally in pieces, and the motors had like red RTV all over the motors. And I already immediately knew I didn't want to like delve into those because they're too far gone, basically, to like step into them. And even this bike right here, with it being like fairly complete, it still had its like fair share of issues that I had to deal with. female owner of the motorcycle. She was a diesel mechanic. She had a garage full of tools, and she had this like parked inside her little garage space. And at the time, it didn't even like fire up. She couldn't get it running because the battery was dead. So they boosted the battery, and we got it fired up. She was messing with the throttle position sensor. There was something like not right with it. She didn't calibrate it right, or whatever, but we were able to get it driving and down the road. I test drove it. It had like timing chain rattle to it, which was only at idle. So I knew that it was probably timing chain tensioner. It wasn't like a real quiet sound either. It didn't, like the idle was like all over the place. It'd go up and down. I couldn't keep idling properly, but once you got like in the throttle, it was fine. Driving down the road, it was okay. But as soon as you came to a stop, it was like, it was crazy. She had a poster for like $3,500, bought it for $2,500. Oh wait, there's a titling issue with it. You could tell that there was previous damage there because almost all the tabs on this bike were broken off, and I had to rebuild them all, including the tail section here. Like the tail section, this thing was so cracked. Like it was really damaged right in here, and it was a spider web cracked everywhere. I had to drill it out and then fill it in with some ABS liquid plastic, basically. Hot weld and staple this whole piece right here. It had a large chunk that was missing out of the bottom of this right here. Splice the piece in here, but this tail section took me a long time to actually piece together and fix because of just the amount of damage that was. I really wanted to paint this bike and just give it a really nice finish. Black and gold, some that's, you know, real classic, but not super over the top. And so I chose this design right here. Then I used what's called One Hit Wonder paint. The One Hit Wonder paint is a paint and primer in one, and it's specifically designed for plastics because it stays flexible as the plastics move, and you don't have to worry about chipping and then falling off like epoxy paint. So this is all hydrograph paint, believe it or not. And then for the clear, I just used a Urichem Show Clear, and it came out beautiful on the entire bike. The tank has more coats of clear on it because of the decals. You have to, you know, cover the decals, not completely, but you cover up the decals to where they look OEM and factory. So the tank has 8 coats clear, and then the panels themselves have 4 coats clear. I hope you liked the video. I have more videos coming out in the future, including this Triumph Rocket 3, 2300cc. Delving into the transmission. That's a second gear false neutral issue going on with it, and there just aren't any videos on that. And then I'll be going into a Pontiac mirror. I'll be rebuilding that thing this year, and we'll see. I do it all right here. Everything from electrical to the mechanical to the paint to the powder coating. It's all done right here. If that's something you like to see, you know, hit the like and subscribe.